Hey friends, I am 1 week away from the Nintendo Live event and I have not started on my Zelda costume. I wanted to be Zelda from the new Echoes of Wisdom game that is coming out, but I have barely started. And so today I am working on a cosplay. I've only got stuff to make the wand, so we are going to start with that, and then hopefully tomorrow I'm going to go to the fabric store and maybe like an op shop or something. I'm going to try and find a white dress and some purple fabric, and maybe some blue fabric, because I need her white dress and then I need her purple. It's still part of the dress, but it kind of is like a vest kind of thing. And then the blue for the cape, and then I'll probably paint the symbols on the back of the cape, but we will see if we have time.
To make the wand, I bought 2 different sizes of piping, 2 different thicknesses, and I bought a table leg or chair leg and this little tiny doorknob kind of thing. They both had screws in the bottom, so I did have to use some pliers to take those out.
So I basically cut these on an angle, so I could hot glue them. It's very rough, but I'm going to go over with foam clay. And this is what it looks like. It's basically done. No, I'm kidding. There is so much work to do. But yeah, I think it's just kind of funny because it's already taking shape. It just looks really whack. So I've decided to ditch the piping idea because I was getting very frustrated with it and it just wasn't working. No matter how hard I tried, or whether I used the thinner pipe or the thicker pipe. So I used the heat gun to try and mold it and it wasn't staying, and so I am resorting to foil. So I am just molding, sculpting the parts out of foil, gluing, and then foam clay. Okay, I kind of hyper focused and I modeled it with the foil. Literally every part. I made the pointed bottom, I made the wraparound part at the bottom of the wand, and the top part, of course, that bit in the middle is glued. And now I'm going to go over it with foam clay and hopefully it will come together. I've covered the end of it in foam clay. It is very wrinkly though. I think my foam clay actually dried out a little bit since I last used it, but we'll see how it dries over the next couple of days. I haven't done the top yet because I want to see what happens with this, and yeah, in the meantime I might look to buy some more foam clay and yeah, see where I can kind of pick some up over the next couple of days, because I don't want to leave this till very, very last minute, like the last couple of days, but this is not promising.
I left the wand and the foam clay to sit overnight, and as I thought, it did dry a little bit smoother, but it was still weird. So I decided to go over with other foam clay later. I did also run to the store and buy this headband and this white dress for the outfit as well. And to make the purple dress vest thingy, I got this fabric, and I also got some blue long fabric for the cloak. I did also get a bunch of paint because I assumed I was going to need it. I got yellow for the wand, red for the crown, black for details, green for the wand, blue for the cloak, white to make the colors lighter, and gold for the circlet. I did also decide last minute that I was going to make tries, so I molded them out of foil and used the last of my foam clay that was kind of dry to cover that. I did use some water to smooth it down and it worked better.
I did manage to order some more foam clay on Amazon last night and it should be arriving today. I am hoping that it is enough to cover the rest of the stuff so I can lay it on late tonight after we get home from the Valorant event, and then yeah, hopefully I can figure that out. We will see. Yeah, I don't know, should be good, should be okay. I mean, this moldable foam clay that I've been using, the tub, was 300 grams worth, and I bought some on Amazon and it's 500 grams, I'm pretty sure. So it should be enough, considering I have used this for the Zelda helmet and this so far. So, okay, I have started on the circlet. Basically what I did was get some leftover foam scrap and just cut out this sort of shape. It was very roughly cut, so I got out my new soldering iron and I used that to just kind of press down the tops to make it more flat. And now that it's cooled down, I have done one coat. I will do a couple of coats because, as you can see, it is not perfect. But basically, when that's painted and done, I will hot glue it onto this headband. And then that's basically my quickly rushed circlet. But I'm only doing one coat now because I have to get ready to go to an event. And yeah, we will be back. Covering up all possible barcodes and stuff, the foam has arrived at our house, and this is so much more than I initially started with in the buckets. So I definitely think it'll be enough for the wand. But yeah. I am a little bit sad because I realized that her wand is actually probably a staff, and it's probably a lot bigger. And there was an opportunity to get a bigger stick from Bunnings. It's like a table leg or something from Bunnings to use for the wand, but I have already made so much progress with it, and I'm kind of happy with how it's turning out. So I'm sad that it's not bigger, but it is what it is. I have no time to go back and make a bigger one. Maybe in future I can make one double the size for a cosplay shoot, or just to have around the house, but I think I'm doing quite well with it. I'm also a little bit early for, as in getting ready and stuff for the event, so I'm going to go over this with another coat of paint. Second coat of paint done. If there's one thing I've learned about painting foam, is never enough coats of paint. You can go forever and ever and ever, and things can still bleed through, like this pink Sharpie that I use to mark out things. Note to future self, don't use Sharpies on the foam if I plan to paint it, because it will bleed through the paint for at least a few coats of paint. So I will need to be on top of that. Also, Foam Boy is drying and he's kind of taking more of a rounded shape, which I'm happy about. Oh, it's not focusing. Focus on the ball. But yeah, so hopefully I can paint him tomorrow.
With 5 days away, I finally got to start the painting process, and I started with painting Tri and doing another layer of paint on the circlet.
Okay, it's time to use the foam onto this, and I'm gonna hope that it stays. One side done. All right, need to do the other side now.
I realized in a lot of this video, I did not show the process of me actually sculpting the wand or even sewing things later on in the video. So I did want to capture some little time-lapse-ish moment where you actually see me doing the thing. This foam clay was so much more moldable, so much more moist, easier to use, and I did go over some parts of the other foam clay bit at the bottom to sort of smooth it out.
All right, this one's a little bit dodgy, but hey, I've got a little bit of a circlet. It's cute. I don't know. We'll see. The rest is coming together, I guess. I started painting him. I think I kind of want to blend it a little bit more, but that's what I was able to do this morning. The foam on the staff is pretty good, I would say. It's still a little bit weird, but I'm hoping to cover that with paint so you wouldn't be able to tell as much. But yeah, that's coming together. And then hopefully soon I can work on the actual outfit. I'm going to try and paint this now and see how we go. All right, so I've painted the top and like some of the bottom of the staff. I am holding it weirdly because that's the only part that doesn't have paint. Basically, the wooden part in the middle will definitely need another coat, and I also think I went up too far with the green, so I'll put probably more yellow on that. I am very happy with the color matching for the green and the yellow, and it's turning out pretty cool looking. So very excited about it. I just now have a problem of I don't know where to put it to let it dry, because I don't want Suki getting to the wet paint, and I don't want paint on the walls, so I can't lean it against anything. I also don't want to lean it against anything and ruin the paint. So I don't know what to do. I also fixed up the yellow on Tri a little bit as well. So more happy with that. And I'm going to put the black face on it. Or not black face, but you know, their face made of black shapes on it later. All right, I am leaning it against my desk because I don't care if I get paint on it, but I did have a mishap where some of the paint came off in some places, so I just have to remember to touch that up when I do the other coat of paint. but we'll see.
Here's try after I painted their face on and the fixed up part of the wand. Forgot to film because I kind of hyperfixated and made myself the cloak. I will link the YouTube video that I followed for it. I basically did exactly what was said in the video, except for that my fabric was a little shorter in width, but we'll see if that works when I sew it together. It's currently in 2 pieces, just the hood and the body of it, and I'm about to sew it together, so hopefully that'll be done very soon. I will let you guys know if it works. My phone ran out of storage, so camera time. I basically woke up this morning and I realized that the cloak probably isn't as long as it needs to be, so what I've done is I've added a little bit of fabric on the very end of it, and yes, it's very obvious, but I'm just gonna kind of ignore it. It needs to be longer, so I'm on a time crunch. It's gonna happen that way. I've currently got the cloak laid out on this table. Reason being is I am drawing on the pattern and painting it this morning because I feel like I'm running out of time. I need this cloak finished because the wand and try are finished, the circlet is finished. I've got a wig, I've got contacts, so the wig needs to be styled. And I've got a long sleeve white dress to wear as Zelda, but it is a little bit see-through, so I don't know what to do there. I'm hoping the purple kind of thing will cover once I get that cut out and shaped, but the only thing is I don't know how to shape it. I'm kind of like thinking, do I trace a dress or like a shirt over the top of it to try and get it more like to my body shape or to a human body shape anyway, but literally no idea. So that is a task for tonight and tomorrow. But I will show you the fabric that I've got. This is the fabric that I've got. Ignore all the clothes behind it. The couch is a mess at the moment. But this is the fabric that I bought for it. I really like the color of it. And it is perfectly like long enough, but it is quite thin. I'm only going to do 1 layer. Like I'm not going to double up because I don't think that'll be enough to do a double up. But that's fine, we're just going to do 1 layer, then they will be enough. The wand itself should have dried overnight, so what I'm basically going to do is go through, there might be some small bits, I don't know if that's going to focus, that might need like a little bit of touch up, and I might do some darker colours for depth in the crevices, but that's basically done. I've also finished try. I don't know whether I'm going to get the Triforce triangles because they have them on that little character that kind of floats behind them. I thought it'd be cool if I got some wire and stuck it to them, but unfortunately I don't have wire. I don't think I have wire unless I break like a clothes hanger or something. So I think he's just gonna stay like that. Also, that's Suki just on the beanbag. She loves the Snorlax beanbag chair right now. The wig is right there, it needs to be styled, so that's fine. I've also got some blue contacts in here. Word of advice, don't use old blue contacts, or old contacts if you can help it. I literally could not find them to buy anywhere in the couple weeks leading up to it. My usual store was out of blue, so I have put contact solution in these and I've cleaned them quite a few times with the solution. So I'm going to try them on maybe tonight and see if they hold, see if they're okay, see if they don't hurt my eyes. And then this is the circlet. I don't think it'll focus because there's too many things behind it. I've just got some foam that I've cut out and I've painted and I've stuck to this headband. I think the headband's quite obvious, but I think with the wig you won't necessarily tell. Worst case scenario, I will try everything on the night before and I might paint it, so we'll see. So that's the progress of everything so far. It is currently Wednesday morning, oh shit, Suki is down there pulling at the cloak. I'm gonna have to get angry at her, be right back. What do you have to say for yourself? Guilty. But yeah, basically, if I get this cloak done this morning, the main thing that I need to organize is the purple part of the dress, and then see if I can figure out the white part of the dress. But that is like
The white part's easy, easy, easy. Don't need to worry too much about that. I'll figure that out. But then, yeah, the purple, I'm scared. I'm not actually sure if you can see it that well, but the pattern is done. It is drawn out. I'm gonna mix up some paint. I've got like a teal color, so I'm gonna add some white and make it a little bit lighter, and then fill this in. I freehanded that. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. If I don't like how the paint's coming out, I'll just adjust it as I go. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. I might have to lay down some cardboard underneath it though, in case it stains the table. Not going to start off with too much, but that's the color that the colors I'm mixing. This is my palette. I have used it for previous projects. I think you can tell. Isn't that right, Suki? But yeah, I'll go with that much and see if I need to add more. I assume I'll need more, but you know.
This is when I realized I needed a lot more paint.
It's been about an hour, and that is how much I've done out of the whole design, which is down the rest. I would say it's about half, because it's almost half, maybe just over a third, because of how long it is. But this is very small. So yeah, getting through it, but I have to go to work soon, so I don't think I'll get this done this morning. I'll keep going for another 20 minutes and see where I get to. I've done this much. There's just that little bit to go. But I have to go get ready for work because I'm running late. I think it looks pretty cool though. I just still got to give it another coat, but it does well. I also didn't manage to do the shading on the wand and stuff, so that'll probably come tonight. Cut out the pink of the dress, just in basically two sides. I'm sewing the sides of it now in my sewing machine. I didn't record anything because I'm on camera with my sisters. We will see how this goes. Okay, I have sewed this up. No, it is not straight on the floor at the moment, but I'm going to cut a single line down the front of it, and then I'll possibly hem the front as well. But this is what it looked like so far. It has been cut down the middle. Now I guess I gotta try on, because I mean, if it fits, it works, but if it doesn't, I'm screwed. So this is very rough. It's still a work in progress. Basically, I cut this too thin. It came to here and did not go around my titties. So that was a problem. So I added on these extra bits here. I'm trying not to show you the white dress underneath because it is see-through. And you can see my bra. But basically, this has added some length to it, some which I wanted, but basically it is a rectangle still, while the rest has been cut out. So I'm waiting for Alk to finish his game so I can put this on him, or he can cut it for me so I can sort of cut it down. And yeah, we've got it on both sides. It kind of creates this little crease, which is actually kind of cute. I like it, but I need to cut this and then maybe hem it. I don't know, we'll see. And yeah, that's that part done basically. I've got the cape painted downstairs, which I don't know if I've shown you. I might record it anyway, but I can't remember if I've shown you. And the circlet is done. The try is done, the wand is done. I think I just need to style the wig. And wear clothes under this. Maybe wear a swimsuit or a bodysuit or something, because that's a problem. I don't want to be showing underwear. That's fine. That's right. Yeah, I don't know. It's coming together. I might also overcoat the wand and stuff tomorrow morning, because last time I made the huntress mask and stuff, it did not last long. It got a little bit wet and the paint started to drip, so we don't want that to happen. Even though it's acrylic paint, it shouldn't do that. Yeah, I don't know. Style the wig, overcoat, cut these fluffies. I've also got brown boots to wear, so I think this is basically done. This is cape painted with second coat of paint. I don't think I'll need to add another one, but it looks good. I like the contrast of that colouring on the colour of the cape. And there's a bean. Hi, Bean. You okay? Little kitty? What are you doing? Plonk. Plonk. Now look up. There you are. Little chunky. I also wanted to say I'm sorry that I haven't really been filming much of the process. To get through a lot of it, I've had to hyper focus late at night, and like I've been listening to music and have headphones on and just getting through it. And even tonight I was talking to my sisters on the phone, and it just made it easier to get stuff done. And yeah, I wish I showed more of the process, but I was also very nervous about this purple part. It's slowly coming together, and I just hope it does completely, but we won't know until I try everything on. I also forgot to say that I added some more darker colours in between the grooves and stuff. Not that you can really tell, of the wand, so that is, yeah, completely done. Good morning, friends. I don't know if this is focusing on my face. We are going to go outside and spray paint some overcoat on. Well, I'll see if we actually have any overcoat paint first, left over from various projects, and then spray that onto the wand, try, and probably the circlet as well. I was thinking about putting it on the cape, but I don't know if I need a special material one for that, because I don't want to like spray it, it gets wet and then drips and then goes all over the fabric, so I might avoid that one. Okay, it looks like we do have some, so I'm gonna shake that up and spray it a little bit.
I was lucky that I was able to start doing this spray painting on a day where it wasn't as windy, because Sydney weather has been very bad lately. It's been completely blue skies, but the wind has been crazy. I was very lucky as well that I had enough of a clear coat to cover everything, so I covered the circlet, try, and my wand, like I said. I only did one coat of paint because I wasn't too fussed about the clear coat. It was more of a protective thing, but I knew that I wouldn't be wielding these anywhere but the convention hall. Also, don't mind me, I am in my work clothes, so I didn't have to get ready that day. It's been hard to build the cosplay around work times. I only had a few hours in the morning because I was working the night shift, and then a couple of hours at night before I was too tired and I ended up going to bed. I do feel like I was very proud of the overall progress though.
So, there are a couple of things that I'm contemplating changing. Last night, the vest kind of thing, the pink thing, came together okay. It's not perfect. I might see if I can hem it this morning just to give it a little bit more, like, tidying up. But I tried on the white dress and I don't like it. I don't know what to do because the event is in less than 2 days. So I need to either go to a store tomorrow morning, because I won't be able to go tonight, and find a white long sleeve dress. And that's the only one I found at the closest shopping centre, so I might have to go to one even further where there's more fashion stores. Might have to do that either tomorrow morning or Saturday morning before the event and hope that I can find something. Otherwise, just wear that and hope it comes together. But I'm a little upset that I don't like it, because I was holding out hope that I might, especially because it was the only white long sleeve dress I could find. It's just not, it doesn't match the costume. It's see-through and it's kind of just clunky. I might be able to dress it up with like a, I don't know, like an underbust corset or something. I saw another cosplayer do something like that, so I could do that and then see how that goes. But yeah, I might try and go look for another dress.
This was me actually finding time to do some hemming later that morning. I wanted to show that I was actually capable of using a sewing machine. Now, you guys should know that by now, but I wanted to actually show me doing something as well. It took a little while, but literally this purple vest thing is the only thing I hemmed.
Excuse the messy room, but this is the final purple bit vest thing. I got the length right. I cleaned it up, especially around the chest. I got Alk to put it on yesterday and wear it, so I could cut out the shape of it. And I've hemmed everything but the shoulders, which I think is fine. And I think I am gonna go the route where I wear an underbust corset. Also, don't mind me, I'm in my work clothes, that's why I'm not wearing the dress underneath. Because I think if I... Yeah? You okay? If I put the corset on it, it might just give it a little bit of shape, and I think I'd like that. I'll see if it works with the white dress that I already have, otherwise I will need to duck to the shops tomorrow. Yeah, apart from this, all I gotta do is style the wig because I've done the overcoat and I've hemmed this, so it's happening. Things are doing the thing. It's not perfect, alright. I 100% just disclaimer, I am not a professional cosplayer. I barely know my way around a sewing machine, and so for me to kind of put outfits together and for them to be kind of decent, I'm happy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy following along these videos, but I'm definitely an amateur. Don't take... If I if I follow anything, I will link it in the description so you guys know exactly what I followed, but in no way am I saying for you guys to follow what I do, because yeah, that I don't know what I'm doing. The overcoat for these are now completely dry as well. I picked a good morning to do it because that sun is warm, but yes, the wand is now done. The circlet is now done. I also painted the gold behind, just so it didn't show through as much. Not on the inside though, I just couldn't be bothered. And try is done as well. Got a little dirty butt because some dirt and dust got blown on them, but it's fine. Adds to it, I guess. Character, yes. Good morning, friends. I went on a little adventure to the shops today and bought another dress. I'm really hoping that it works because it was more expensive than it needed to be. But it was exactly what I was looking for, so I'm hoping when I actually put everything on it goes together, but you will see later because I am about to go to work. Also, while I remember, I gave Try their triangles and just kind of hot glued it to their head, so we've got that happening. So I don't know, wherever I stick them, they've got triangles following them. Good morning, friends. Today is the day we will be going to the Nintendo Live Sydney event, which I am super excited for. Oh, Suki's also super excited for it. She's got zoomies. It is the first one that has ever happened in Sydney, and I made the cosplay for it. I don't know how it's gonna work, if I'm gonna end up with wearing the contacts or wearing the wig, or if I'm going to be missing some pieces. I'm gonna kind of throw it all together and see. And basically, yeah, I gotta get up now. It is now 8:30 in the morning. I'm getting up, I'm gonna go shower, and I'm gonna start to get ready. I know it's quite early, we're not going in until the 1 o'clock slot, but that's because, well, I needed a little bit of a sleep in, and also there are some last minute alterations I gotta make to the cosplay. Like, I added the triangles for the Triforce on Try. What a tongue twister. But they fell off, so I have to fix that this morning. And then I have to make sure I have my contacts in and they feel comfortable because they're a little bit old. And I don't know, see if I style the wig because I still haven't done that. I didn't end up making any alterations to the cosplay last night, and that was because I was super tired. It's been a huge week at work and I just came home. We ended up just eating food in bed and passing out. I think we went to sleep at 10 o'clock, so it was an early night for us. And yeah, now I'm awake at 8:30 in the morning on a day I'm supposed to be in the city at 1. So yeah, we will see what happens. I'm excited to show you guys the full cosplay when it gets pieced together. I really hope it works because I haven't seen it all together, especially since I bought the new white dress yesterday. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Guys, I just breathed a literal sigh of relief. So I've showered now and I was doing some alterations downstairs, and I was like, okay, I should probably try on the new dress with the outfit, and it works, and I'm so happy. I just showed feet on camera. I just realized, oops. I've added this little underbust corset because I thought it would match my boots and it'd be cute, but it works. It works. I'm so relieved. Oh my god, I'm gonna try it on with the cape in a moment, and then I've got to make some more alterations and put contacts and stuff in, but it's coming together, and I've never been so relieved, especially for a character like Zelda. I think this is my first actual Zelda cosplay, like full Zelda cosplay that I've made, that I've worn, and it's for such a very special occasion, which is the first Nintendo Live Sydney event, and it's coming together. And this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my god.
I was super happy with my progress, and I think I was even happier when I put on the cloak because it actually worked.
I did just paint the rest of this black, so hopefully that will kind of hide the glue a little bit when I wear it around the convention. I have just put my blue contacts in. They are a little bit old, so I was worried that they would hurt or be dry. They would not dry, but they did hurt, and I think, I don't know if it's because they're old or if because my eyes are sensitive because they hurt when going in anyway, but I've got them in. They're not a bright blue, so that if I need to take them out at any point, I'm sure it won't matter. But yeah, I got them in. Whew. Like, they're fine now. They don't hurt now, but it was a pain. I think I put one in inside out because my eye hurt so bad and just completely rejected it. So I put it in the other way around and it's fine. So I think, yeah, I may have irritated my eye that way. But if I need to take them out at all, I'll just bring the little container to take them out. Gonna quickly glue these back on to try. And hopefully I can Hollywood tape him to my outfit somewhere. I don't know if it's a him, her, non-binary. I just refer to it as a little guy, so yeah. Anyway, getting this done. This should be the last thing. And then I gotta do makeup and figure out if I'm wearing a wig or just having my hair out. I've got the wig over there. It is a bit messy though. And I did want to braid it, but I haven't had the chance because I've been exhausted. But we'll see. I think it'll come together well with a wig. I don't know if I'll braid it or just brush it. So yeah, I guess you guys will see in a moment. A quick sneak peek before I get into the rest of the outfit. I got my ears, my circlet, the wigs, makeup, contacts, done. Have to just go and get dressed now. I think there's about 10 minutes until I wanted to leave. I did say 11:30. I don't know if I'm gonna meet up with friend for lunch, but we're gonna go in anyway and hang out around the area, maybe get some photos, and then yeah. I don't know, it looks better on camera than it does in person, so I mean that's a plus. As long as you can't see my hair, it should be good, right? I did it, guys. I'm dressed. I can't really show you from myself, so I might get out to record, but we are about to head into the convention. Excited, tired. I'm already overstimulated from the wig. This I've taped to my head, the crown. The ears kept falling off, so I've taped them to my ears. And the contacts. Cosplay, guys, cosplay.
And just to finish up the video, I've included some footage of me wearing the cosplay at the event and also later when we took some photos. We took them outside among some trees and bushes to sort of set the theme of Echoes of Wisdom, but yeah, this is how the cosplay completely turned out, and these are some of the photos that we got with them. I'm very proud of this one, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope to see you all for the next cosplay making video or event vlog. I'll see you guys soon.